Motorcyclist involved in a crash on Dodge yesterday morning has died. According to Omaha police, Dahir Cruz was going eastbound on Dodge when he crashed into a side of a box truck crossing at 38th Street. Authorities took Cruz to the hospital where he later died. An investigation into the crash remains active today.